Welcome back again to today's lecture. Um, Today's lecture we are going to be talking about how to integrate a Unity app to iOS device. Today's lecture we are going to be doing some experiment. Today we are going to be implementing a live section, uh, building a game or software using Unity open source platform and integrating that app or software or whatsoever game it is to our iOS device. Because we know that in the world of development, we have a slight similarity in developer life, that is using the two system or Mac OS and Windows operating system. So if you are a developer and you usually use Windows, I advise you, if you are using Unity and you have the love of iOS software, you should move to MacBook. Yeah, reason being is we don't use Windows software to or Windows platform to build our software. We don't, because Mac has a unique platform known as Xcode, and it understands just one language, that is Swift. And Xcode can only be installed on Mac, it cannot be installed on Windows. That's the challenging part about it and its disadvantages. So to integrate our iOS device or application from a Windows operating system to iOS device, it's just kind of impossible. So today I'm going to be showing you the tricks using your MacBook and a Unity open source platform, integrating a software from the platform to your Xcode, from your Xcode to your phone. What are those strategies you use? What are those settings? What are those methods? So guys, once again, I want to tell you thank you for subscribing to my subscribers. Please make it your habit to visit my channel and watch this video, and it's going to be very helpful for you or your friend or your family or your loved ones. Once again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get started. Thank you. I'll see you in the lecture. So today tutorials. Today we are going to be looking at how to build or iOS application in Unity Hub. We know sometimes we build some application or game software on Unity, and after those games has been built and we want to test them on our iOS device, but we don't know. Unity Hub is an open source platform that allows a developer to build game software for the two or most unique system, which is Android and iOS. But we use a Mac for iOS devices and we use a Windows for Android devices, right? So now in the Unity, or let's understand this step. For Mac or for iOS devices or iOS software, we only use MacBook to create those software. We cannot create our iOS software outside the platform of MacBook. We might get the chance to use Windows computer, but before integrating it, you have to move that particular software to a MacBook. Reason being is MacBook has only one platform that is used for building software and application, and that platform is known as Xcode. And that platform is known as Xcode, as you can see here, Xcode. So we only use Xcode to build Windows, or iOS software. And Xcode cannot be run on a Windows computer. Xcode can only be run on MacBook. Yeah, it can only be run on MacBook. So what we do best is we use our Unity Hub, build our app, integrate this app to Xcode, build it, and then we can use it on our iOS device. So guys, today I'm going to be teaching you the various tricks how to build from our iOS device or for Mac to your iOS device using your MacBook. So guys, let's get started. First, I already have a project. The project is already in. I'm sorry, I have a call that's coming through. That's fine. I have a project and the project is already in. So I'm going to use my project 2, and my Unity version I'm using is 2020 here. So as you can see here, we have current platform, we have Android, we have WebGL, Windows, iOS, macOS, and I can add as much as I want to add more platform. So here I'm just going to take my editor and just open a project. So now this project is a Vivorium application that is used for targeting images. You set an image target, and after this target has been set, you use your camera, your phone camera, to just get those targets. Like example, if you have a sheet that is lying beside you, and you can do an image target to that sheet, and after this target has been done, the next thing you are going to see is you will notice that once you open that particular application, which is the camera, and it's going to put some animation or some stuff on top of your plain sheet in the sense of the camera, but in the real world it doesn't exist, but in the virtual world it exists. That's what I'm talking about. So now for our app, we have already selected it. So let me close this, come here, and continue to build. So you can just hang on, it just take a couple of minutes, and it's going to complete. Yeah, it's going to complete. Yeah, it's open now. Okay guys, as you can see here, I have a project here, and let me just run this project. Let me just run the project. In this project, we see that we have a car, we have a ship, we have a sun or a moon, and then we have a house. And the image target of this sun is a copybook that is like this, right? You have a shutter logo, and once we display this particular image in our camera, what it's going to do is going to bring this animation, which is this sun. It's going to bring the sun to us. The sun is going to bring it. So let's test it first, then we can proceed with the integration. So now it's being tested. I just it again. Okay. Right now I'm using my phone camera, right? I'm using my phone camera. So I'm using my phone camera, and you see here, if I put this book here, it's not going to display any animation because this book has not been into my database as an image target. So, but if I remove this book, and then if I place this book and position this camera on top of it, you are going to see a particular image target. As you can see here, you see. So we don't have this in the real world. We don't have it in the real world. See? We don't have it. We don't have it in the real world. But in our camera, we have it within our camera. So this sort of animation is going to be there. Like from my previous project, I did a project that we saw some barbarian walking on top of the copybook animation, right? Yeah, it's the same. So we are going to be using this particular app to remove from the computer and integrate it to our iOS device. So now, the next thing we are going to do is we come to setting first. We come to build settings. After we come to build setting, by default is going to be on PC, Mac, Linux. Yeah, it's going to be here. So what we do, we come here, and if it is here, if you click here, there will be no Unity Hub sound, and then you can just click switch platform. But since I have already switched this platform, I'm just going to click on it, and if I click on it, I'm just going to go to player settings. Now what I need to do is I can set my logo, whatever name I want it. I want this app to be mom, and my company name is mom, and I want this product name to be let's see, first, and I'm just going to go forward to other settings. Open other settings. I'm just going to check by default what are those names I will see there, right? So here I can just click is enable for iPad, iPhone, and iPad. Or if you only want iPad, you only want iPhone, but I'll test it on both iPad and iPhone. So I click this, and it's going to take the latest version iOS, which is iOS 11 or later. Then after this, I'm going to close, save, and then I'm going to click build app. So after I click build app, here I have all of my apps. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look for Game Crush, or I can just look for a new folder that I can use to build this app. So I'm going to look for a folder. Where am I going to save this? Okay, I'll just look for a folder. Okay, here, and then I'm going to click new, and then I will say first ONA1, and then I create. Then I can choose. So now it's going to build both the player, right? So now after this player have been built, next thing you are going to see is it's going to load into Xcode. Now no, I don't want to restart my computer. Please don't do this to me, please. So our project is loading. Okay, strip our assembly, converting messages, assemblies to C++, language that they use. So now, as you can see, now we have our folder here. We open our folder. So as you can see here, we have Unity iPhone Xcode project. So I'm just going to open Unity iPhone Xcode project. And after this project has been opened, it's going to load into Xcode. Now, after this project has been launched into Xcode, we just click this folder to make sure we are in our project folder itself, and then we click Unity iPhone, and then all those configurations is going to show up. Then you can set up your project the way you want your project to work. So the next thing I'm going to do is just going to go through it. Yeah, I'm just going to go through it. So I say it will be built destination iPhone, iPad, and iOS SDK. Yeah, it's good for that. If you want Mac TV, you want Mac or Apple TV, whatever you want. Yeah, but I just want to choose this too. So now the next thing I'm going to, here you can choose your later version if you want it that way. And app category, the kind of app you want, if you want to set it to a particular app category, and that's it. So next I'm going to do is deployment information, right? So iPhone orientation, do you want this game to display in the portrait mode, upside down mode? You want it to be like in a landscape right, or landscape live, or you want it to be in auto rotation? But for me, I prefer it to be in portrait mode. So I click on portrait. If you don't have portrait enabled, you click on portrait, and after you click on portrait, you just go to sign in and configuration. Now we are going to click automatic audit, manage, enable. So after we enable, they are going to ask all for a developer team, or you can add an account. And this developer team have to be an Apple developer, right? So I have my personal team, and the name is David Mentone. It's an Apple developer team. So what I need to do is I just have to just click this David, and after this David has been clicked, you will see somewhere around here, if you have an Apple device that is connected to your MacBook for the first time, it's just going to come back and load, and then you'll see provisioning, provide Xcode, manage provide, and Apple development is approved. So now my game build identifier is going to be com.mom.first. So build settings, I have nothing, everything is set up here, everything is set. So after this, what I'm going to do is I need to run this project. I need to run it, but I want us to see if we can simulate this thing. If we can simulate it. Is it possible that we simulate? No. We have to use our iOS physical device. Here you can see Unity iPhone is ready, and it's ready to be built. So before building it, we have to get our iPhone. Just get it plugged to your computer system, and after you have plugged it to your computer system, the next thing you try to do is you try to run it and see how it's going to work. That's the next. Okay guys, I was just trying to switch to power. That's why my voice was coming in broken. So now I have my iOS device. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plug it, and after plugging my iOS device, you're going to see it's going to register at the top center of the string. So I'll plug it. I've connected my device. No, I don't want to reach that stuff. So now it's being connected. It's being connected successfully. And next, I'm just going to click Matter. Yeah. So once you click Matter, it means you want this application to be built here. You want this application to be built here. And after this application is being built, you are going to see something like this as my image. My image has the logo of that particular application. So as you can see in my iPhone, I have let me just make the stream brighter. Yeah, you see here. So my application is going to be built, and after it is being built, it's going to be somewhere around this corner. It's going to be somewhere around this corner, right? So what I do, I'm going to plug my phone. I'm plugged my phone already to my system. It has been connected to my system. Connected my iPhone. I have connected my device to it, and we're going to see somewhere here like Matter, and Matter is here. So the developer is known as David Mentone. So I will just click build, and it's going to start building. So as you can see at the top here, he has started building the application already. So, and you will see everything is going to be here. So just watch out. So we have very low internet speed. Yeah, very low internet speed. We have a very low internet speed. So guys, okay, now it has been built, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to enter my password for my system, and then click allow. You have to do this like multiple times. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So enter again. because we still have close to 10 more minutes to go. Okay, we go again. Okay, so as you can see here, build successful. So you just go to settings, you just come to, so you see here VPN and device management. You click on it, it's going to take you to your device management, and I come to Apple development. I click on Apple development. You see first it's not verified and it's not trusted. I'm going to trust development, so I trust it. After it has been trusted, it's verified. Now I can go and open this app. Okay, I'm going to open it. Unity made with Unity. First, would you like to access the camera? Click OK. Now the camera has been activated. So if I do it like this, so you see. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Let's call it a day. So next we are going to be looking at how to build a game on an Xcode platform in our next video. Hope you love this video. See you again, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If there is any comment, you drop it in the comment section below, and do have a pleasant, wonderful day. See you and bye.